Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's your glutton Matt having some Arby's today. So Arby's brought back their Poutine Dip for a limited time. So I thought it was only fitting to do a video in memory of Slim because I know he liked those a lot. So let's start with one of those first. So the Poutine Dip is basically, it's got what's on a poutine but on a sandwich. So it's got some of their meat, their roast beef I think, and then it's got their curly fries, cheese curds, and gravy on there. And then they actually give you some gravy too to dip it in. There we go. Oh yeah. My cheese curds are going everywhere. That is a really good sandwich. No wonder Slim liked it. Slim had some very good taste. You know, he was a true born Canadian cat for sure. That's so messy. I gotta wipe my face. That's crazy. There we go. I'm glad I'm actually like sticking a mirror behind me now. Because that would have that gravy would have been on my face the entire video if I didn't know it was there. Which I wouldn't have. Those are some nice squeaky cheese curds. There we go. Poutine dip all down. A couple cheese curds left over though. Let's finish those guys off there. That was really, really good. I like that a lot. I think I'll probably have to make it like a sort of like a ritual to always cook. If Arby's keeps bringing it back every year, to go get one and make a video in memory of Slim. So if you're in Canada and you love Slim, if you love seeing Slim, make sure to go out and get one too, maybe. Let's go on to, I think next, so I got one bacon beef and cheddar and just one regular beef and cheddar. So, and they're both half pounds. So you gotta go big, you gotta go home, right? So let's have one of those guys. There we go. I think this is is that just the regular guy? That must be the regular guy. Unless they didn't put bacon on it either. Yeah, that one looks like it has bacon on it. I think I'm gonna put some sauce on there. Let's go with some horseradish sauce. Try not to eat the little piece of plastic this time around, like I did in my other McDonald's video. There we go. If you guys like, if there's any Arby's, oh sorry guys, if there's any Arby's fans out there, what do you prefer more? Horseradish sauce or Arby's sauce? They actually, sorry. Arby's actually gypped me over this time around. So, I was supposed to get a Montreal smoked meat poutine as well, just a regular poutine. And obviously, I did not get it, which I was pretty disappointed. But I think all in all, there's enough food here for me to keep me satisfied. I think. Pour those guys out. At least I have some curly fries, I guess. I swear, I'm like, I cannot keep clean this video. My first video back home from Japan, and I'm just like super messy. I don't know if it's because it's the type of food I'm eating or not, or if it's just like, I don't know what it is. I just can't keep food off my face. Let's go with the other beef, so the bacon beef and cheddar this time. I think I'm gonna put some Arby sauce on it this time around. There we go. Bacon, beef, and cheddar. So it's like, I don't know, like so it's like technically it's a limited time menu item thing. So I went and I asked for it and they're like, oh, we don't actually have it, but we can just put bacon on the regular one. And I'm like, okay, I guess isn't the same thing. That's a lot of beef on there for sure. Actually, I'm still finding Slims Fur everywhere. Little things to remind me of them. I think it's because like I don't clean or anything very often. Like this whole area around my basement is like I do not like vacuum or dust or anything. So I probably haven't cleaned like anywhere around here like since as long as he's been around, like before he was gone. That's definitely why I'm like still fighting for everywhere from him. That is filling for sure. I hope I have room for all this. There we go. Did not give me enough napkins though. That's like all I have left now. Okay, let's finish off this other poutine dip. Here we go. I think when I always like see like limited time things from other countries like the States, I always think the States get the best things, but I think this time around, like I think Canada won in terms of like getting something limited time at Arby's. I think like this is something like if I was like, I don't know, maybe I'm biased because I'm Canadian and I really love poutine, but if I saw that, if I was from a different country and I saw that, I'd be jealous, I think. It's really hard to eat though. It's like, when you bite into it, everything wants to like squish out the top, making it very difficult. There's like no way you can eat that not messy. Maybe it was a good idea I didn't get that poutine after all. I'm still gonna definitely get my money back though for that. That was like, the poutine was like $7. And Arby's was not cheap. Like, I was not, like, Japan is actually cheap in terms of food. Like, you can get, like, I was surprised. Like, my videos, like, I know I didn't eat, like, my videos weren't, like, a ton of food, except, like, say, my Burger King and my McDonald's videos. Like, but those ones were quite a bit of food. And, like, I was surprised how cheap they were compared to, like, when I get fast food here in Canada. So, like, those, like, videos were, like, they were, like, $40 or less, which I consider, like, not very much. But, like, this Arby's video was, like, $66. And I got a burp coming on. Is it gonna come out? I don't know. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. So yeah, that was expensive. So like, not getting that, like paying for that poutine and not getting it, that was like a big waste of money for sure. So I'm like definitely like, I'm gonna make sure I get my money back for that. I know those poutines are small too, for like $7 for like, I forget how big they are. They're like maybe like the size of this or like smaller, like a little container like that. Like you go anywhere else, you can get like a decent sized poutine for that much. Like I know it's like a good poutine, so I just wanted to like sort of include it in the video. Since I was getting poutine dips anyway. That was pretty disappointing. But like I say, I'm getting pretty full. The thing is, it's like you got French fries and a sandwich. I think it was like French fries always do me in. Like when I'm having a hard time finishing something and then just have French fries left over. They're always what do me in. So like putting French fries on a sandwich just like doubles that effect. And the fact that it's so much meat too. Holy cow. And bread and everything. Is that something on my face over there that like, is it starting to form? I got so many zits forming right now, it's not even funny. Like right at the end of my trip there in Japan, I just like the last day and like I think it was like the day before and the day. So like, I did that 7-Eleven video, which obviously the 7-Eleven food wasn't very healthy. And then like the rest of that day, I just made sure to like, that day and the next day, like I just wanted to eat like my favorite food from Japan before I left. So I definitely did not eat very healthy. So I think like that's what started forming all the zits. Just after this one started recovering too. I hate when like you have a bad zip and it's like starting to recover and like going away. And you're like, finally my face can be like blemish free. And then like right as that one's like starting to go away, like you just start breaking out in other ones. It's awful. Somehow still having those problems as an adult. Wondering if it will ever go away. I wonder if that's my last napkin. I wonder if that'll be enough to finish this video off. I won't need these anymore. Whew. There's a bunch of fries left. Bust out the fork. For those guys right now. I thought I'd have like a huge appetite today. So I actually worked out, which I don't know if it was such a good idea. Don't know if it was like such a good idea working out as soon as I got back from my trip. So this video will come out on Sunday, but so today eating this, it's Friday. So I just got back today. So like, I'm probably like, what do they call it? Like, I forgot what it's called. But I'm probably jet lagged. And then I didn't sleep very much on the plane either. So like the flight from Japan, so I had a layover in LA again. So the flight from Japan to LA was about 9 hours in the evening. So I think I slept maybe 4 or 5 hours on that. And then I had a 11-hour layover in, I think I feel a burp coming in again. Or is that just my stomach wanting to be sick? Anyway, I had a layover. Ooh, I keep feeling like I have a burp. I don't want to, oh, there we go, a little bit. I don't want to force it though. I had a layover in LA. I keep getting interrupted for 11 hours. So I slept 5 hours. So my flight was Thursday night in Japan. So I left Thursday night, slept about 5 hours on the plane ride. Got to LA at 11 o'clock in the morning, LA time. Had an 12 hour layover. So then my flight from LA to Toronto that evening was at like 11 o'clock. And then I don't think I slept at all on that flight. So that was then from 11 with the time, like it's weird with the time differences, like 'cause the time differences like screw me up. Like I don't know like what's what. So the flight was about 5 hours from 11 at night, LA time. And then because LA is 3 hours behind where I am in Ontario, so it was like an 8-hour difference. So 5 hours for the flight plus the 3-hour time difference going backwards or forwards in time. Oh my God, I don't know. It's so confusing. So then I got to Toronto at about 6 o'clock in the morning, Friday morning. And I didn't sleep at all that night or that flight. So I don't know, like I might have got like 5 hours from Thursday night Japan time, which Japan is 14 hours ahead of Ontario right now here in Canada, to Friday morning Ontario time. I got maybe 5 hours of sleep. So I don't know like how much, maybe that's like 48 hours or something. I don't know, from like, so like whatever time it was in Japan to whatever time it was in Japan when I got to Ontario, maybe like 48 hours and I got 5 hours of sleep. So like, oh yeah, so I like tried to like work out today on like 5 hours of sleep, I think, over like 48 hours and like jet lag. And like, I don't think it was a good idea at all. But that was a big freaking explanation, and I still have food left to eat. I just like got off on a tangent. So another limited time thing right now, they have a strawberry and cream cheese pie. But yeah, it was just like, it's so hard to like, so my mom picked, like I don't live in Toronto. I live like 2 hours east of Toronto. So my mom was nice enough to come pick me up, but it's so hard to like, before I'm like leaving Japan, it's like so hard to like try and like explain like when I'm gonna arrive in Ontario, like Canada time, like because of like the time difference in Japan and then like the length of the flight and stuff. Because like the flight from Japan to LA is 10 hours, but because Japan is 14 hours ahead of North America, it's like your flight's 10 hours, but you're going back in time. So by the time I got to LA, it was like still the same day or before than it was in Japan, if that makes any sense. So I left Japan Thursday night, and I got to LA Thursday morning, even though even though it was a 10-hour flight. I was like, oh my God, it just like messes with my brain so bad. There you go. Oh Oh yeah. It's like my mind just wants to explode like thinking about it. There we go. Last strawberry cream cheese pie. Oh, that's a good pie. I feel like I'm talking more than like paying attention to the food. The flight was sick though. Like I lucked out really hard. So from Japan to LA, one of the big planes, I don't know what they're called, the Boeing 747, whatever. I was in the middle row. I didn't like check in myself online, so I didn't get to pick my own seats. I checked in at the airport, so they gave me whatever seats, so I didn't know what seats I was in. So I was in the middle row where there's like 3 seats on the outside, and then there was someone on the other opposite side of the same row, but there was no one sat in the middle seat between us, so it was sick. And then on the flight from LA to Toronto, there's one of like the 2 seats on each side of the plane, like 3 and 3. The same thing happened. So I was in the window seat, and then there was no one in the middle, and then there was someone in the aisle seat on the outside seat. It was sick. I was like, man, how often does that happen? How do you get that lucky? When that happens and there's like no one in the middle seat, that's basically like first class for me. And that's like cushy. Having all that elbow room and space to like stick out your leg. That was nice. There we go. I didn't quite have enough napkins left. I'm a little messy here still, but not too bad. I just know that meal's gonna give me a bunch more zits too. But there we go. My first meal back home in Canada from Japan. That was good. I mean, like I said, as soon as I saw that, like I still get, so I haven't done videos in like over like here now. This is the first video at home in over a year. But I still get like emails from like restaurants in my thing, like from Arby's and Burger King and like wherever. So I got an email from like Arby saying the poutine dip is back. And I was like, oh man, since I'm doing videos, I gotta go get me one of those. I guess in this case, 2 of those. I got 2. Because like I said, if you watched my previous Arby's video where I had those, Slim really liked those. Slim gave the what is it? The I don't know what I'm saying. He gave the approval for the poutine dip, I guess. So I'm like, I gotta go get a poutine dip again in memory of Slim. So if you enjoyed that video and you like Arby's and you liked seeing Slim in the past in the videos, make sure to go get a poutine dip if you live here in Canada, because I don't know how long they're gonna be around for. Go get one of those. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you aren't, and I'll see you guys next time in another video. Until then, peace out.